Okay, this is my activity 11. It's supposed to be a podcast, but now I'm alone, so this is gonna be like a video type thing, and I just put this like a placeholder because it's supposed to be like an audio only. So I'm gonna begin. Uh, to, Hi, today we're diving into the world of technology and its impact on our relationships, from the internet connecting us across continents to social media, shaping how we interact, the digital landscape, and constantly evolving. But how exactly is this technology changing the way we connect with other people? So let's start things off with a question we can all ponder. How do you think technology has impacted our relationships? Has it opened doors to connect globally, or has it created distance with those close to home? To get a broader perspective, I interviewed some people and I have their answers. The first one says, social media is definitely my go to for staying in touch with friends. We chat, share memes, and feel connected even if we're miles apart. The second one says, technology is great, but sometimes I miss the face to face interactions. A phone call can't replace the deep conversations over coffee with a friend. And I have to agree with this one, but sometimes it is impossible because we have different schedules and we are like busy all the time. Learning to use person three, learning to use this technology has been a challenge, but it's allowed me to reconnect with old friends and even make new ones online with shared interest. This is a senior one because it implies that it does it isn't that familiar with this technology, but uh, he can see the nice outcome that it brought to him. And this is all very different perspectives and very interesting. It seems that technology offers a double-edged sword. Like we can connect with people, but also sometimes uh, at the expense of the depth of our existing connections, we can't. We some people might feel like alone, or it isn't that deep. Now the world is becoming increasingly interconnected. This globalization brings brings us face to face with diverse cultures and backgrounds. Have you ever encountered a situation where cultural difference led to misunderstanding? I don't think so. Uh, I kind of be open-minded, but I I tend to be so open-minded because I don't want any troubles and it's easier that way. So I interviewed one of my friends and I asked him this question: have you ever encountered a situation where cultural differences cause a communication hiccup? It My friend said, absolutely. Early in my career, I had a business meeting with a group from Japan. I misinterpreted a polite silence as disinterest, which wasn't the case at all. It just goes to show open communication and a little empathy go a long way in bringing cultural divides. In this case, my friend uh, got her feelings hurt, if you can say that, because it isn't accustomed to that type of behavior from other people in their business. So, kind of knowing this ahead of time, what kind of cultures you're gonna approach, I think it's very helpful. And sometimes the fear of the unknown or lack of tolerance of for difference can lead to bigger problems. So let's deep diver. What kind of problems can arise when we reject cultural difference or show intolerance? And how about those on the receiving end? How might someone from a minority group feel when they're rejected or left out? And we can see this a lot nowadays, especially with in the US, I see a lot of ra- racist people, and it's all recorded in video, and it's like uh, I can't emphasize with those people. It's just accept it like another person. It doesn't have to be a a topic of interest that the race, the color of their skin, or anything like that. It's just another human being. So I it's isn't that big of a deal, and I really don't tolerate that kind of people. It seems to be like a little stupid, if you can pardon me for saying that, but I just don't see the point. What can we do even as bystanders to create a more inclusive environment? I don't think we can do very much as a bystander kind of point between two people having an argument or whatever, but uh, we as an individual can teach some friends, some families, or any people that you may be interested in to think as you think it's important to them to know that. But I don't think we can do much. It's just going to be a lot of effort. And if the other person is not interested, is not open minded, like it's not isn't gonna work, sadly, and it's just gonna be a waste of time. As yeah, that's just how I see it. I mean, it's very important, yes, but I don't think it's something that needs to be brought up on the table that much. It's just it needs to be like a subtle change, because when you put that topic in front of the faces of other people, it gets a lot of people rage and conflict, and I don't think that's necessary. Should we always speak up, or is it better to mind our own business? That's exactly what I was talking about. It needs to be subtle. That's my point of view. It's important to find a balance. Sometimes a kind word or gentle nudge can make a big difference. That's also true. That's also true. And I received this response from my family, and I'm very proud of that because I got educated that way. Like I said, is a gentle nudge. It's subtle change, just a minor detail, and can go a long way. And as I wrap this up, let's remember that technology is a powerful tool for connections. It can connect us across continents and cultures, but it's up to us to ensure connections those connections are positive and meaningful. So let's embrace the opportunity technology brings us and use it to foster understanding and acceptance in this increasingly globalized world. Thanks for listening to me. Uh, it it meant a lot, and thank you.